Israel can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely. David Villa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he thumps it clear. And he's intervened well there. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Zico.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. David Villa, he's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Israel have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. And the shot! It's there!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zico, he's got away. Zico was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alonso. Now it's Romario, and he's found a way past. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Zico. And that's played in low. Beckham goes short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Ronaldinho. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Cafu. And it's Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. And that's an excellent interception. Elias. And Messi! It's there! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 8.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Beckham. Albert Ferrer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Romario. Forwards and with intent. Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Israel find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stood up well to him there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Corner then. Corner number 3 coming up. Schneider with the short one. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Goes for the header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Israel get their 4th corner. Schneider plays it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Baresi. Ronaldinho. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho.
There will be 3 minutes.
And it's Ronaldinho. Cafu. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, good take in a good area. Referee has just said play on. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Israel are very much where they want to be. Terrific header! Rudiger can get it clear. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's being shifted off it. Rodri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he cuts out the supply.
Cafu. Oh, this looks sharp. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He's having a go! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution for Israel.
They're up to 5 corners now.
David Villa. Number 13.
They've played it short.
Schneider.
Great hit!
Number 7.
And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Didier Drogba.
Stoichkov plays it short. Has a goal! He's gone for goal!
Number 6. Musiala.
Saka. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And here's Saka. Drogba. Can he finish? Struck first time. And that is high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Cafu. Well, the ball's gone astray.
The attendance for this
Israel
match was
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
72,306.
next substitution. Moved on forwards. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Albert Ferrer. That's Beckham. And it's Xabi Alonso. Zico. Good ball over the top. And he's taking no chances there. Saka. Beckenbauer has found the net here, of course. Now it's Stoichkov. Rodri. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. And the shot! He scores! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba.
It's become a case of men against boys. Roberto Carlos. And it's Romario. Looking for the run. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Van Basten. Oh, nicely intercepted. Saka. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Stoichkov put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Ronaldinho. And it's Van Basten. Into the last quarter of an hour. Beckham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper's dealt with that. He's tried one! They've got to be quick to recover this. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the counter is on. Cafu. Beckham. It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net.
After
That's
81
wonderful striking.
minutes is number 11, Zico.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Substitution.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Drogba! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Deftly away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great chance! In for a header! He's got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Israel are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Stoichkov, and it's Drogba. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. Baresi. Beckham. Now there's a fine ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Drogba. Roberto Carlos. Now that's well seen too. Romario. And there goes the final whistle. Israel looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. David Villa. And Messi! That is simply breathtaking!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 6 minutes is number 8.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Al Nassr are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer. Here's Rodri. Beckenbauer. Now the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rudiger. Israel are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Saka. Beckenbauer.
Al Nassr clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Schneider. Big chance! He's got it all! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Israel clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 21, David Villa. David Villa. David Villa.
Israel are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Messi. Kubo gets into some space. Kubo! And they've got rid. Frimpong. Played out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Olise. Now Pulisic. Olise. Pulisic. Caicedo. And it's Neymar. David Villa. Vinicius Junior. Saka. And he's managed to get free. Beckenbauer. Rodri. He'll try from distance. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Frimpong.
Whatever happens...
Oh, that's ambitious. And that is a routine catch.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Caicedo. And it's Neymar. Israel looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Messi.
Such good technique.
He is through here. It's a mighty effort. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar gets a good foot in there. for Messi. Pulisic. Upamecano. Messi. David Villa. David Villa! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 44 minutes is number 21, David Villa. David Villa. David Villa.
Israel find a position of real strength now. And we're not going to make any further progress
2
now.
added minutes has been indicated.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Safi Sali, and it's Neymar. Kubo. And it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Israel 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. You can run onto that. David Villa! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Israel certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Israel, number 21, David Villa. Number 13,
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's gone backward. Can he finish? This time, surely! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The goal scorer for Israel.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Israel are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. Beckenbauer. It's Saka. And it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. Safi Sali. Rodri wins the duel this time.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. It's Saka. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Spread neatly. comes under pressure and it's come loose.
The attendance for this
Israel
match
perhaps
was
contemplating their next change here.
70,987.
Neymar nicked it back promptly. Upamecano. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
It's Drogba! Oh, terrific save.
Israel just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Decent hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rudiger cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Caicedo. Some resolute defending there. Oh, nicely intercepted. He could be in here. Now that's well seen too. Frimpong. Kubo. Front-footed pressing going on here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. Rodri. Saka. And he skips past his man. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adams has given away a free kick.
Substitution.
Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's Messi. And here's... tries a shot! No mistake! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Number 7, Neymar.
Al Nassr grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Neymar. Into the last 5 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Played into space out wide. Ball's gone out of play. Olise. And here's Neymar. Foden. Pulisic kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Neymar. Muscular approach does pay off here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Oh, red. Nice interception. Pulisic. And that's that. Israel, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodri, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him, someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's...
And now the hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Villa really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Gnabry. He's straight hit! Now has another go!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
David Villa. Nice control. Park Ji-sung. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is a brilliant interception. Park Ji-sung. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Gabriel cuts it out. Now it's Neymar.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Messi, and Messi! Goal! Israel! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he's in on goal! Saka goes on a charge down the left. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Onana. Gnabry chasing after it. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Schneider. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking tidy in possession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior. Saka.
Israel can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Beckenbauer. Saka. To Schneider. Rodri. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Schneider.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Onana. Darren Fletcher. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Israel head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0. He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Onana. Park Ji-sung. And it's Messi. And it's Gnabry. David Villa. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Saka. Vinicius Junior. Here's Rodri. He's gone for goal. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. Palermo have the chance to go the other way. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Park Ji-sung showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.